morning, everybody. We just got to our new job site. I'm waiting on Timmy. He should be here any minute now, but I'm gonna start excavating while I'm waiting. And I just want to show you guys kind of what we're doing before I start excavating all this area out. We're gonna be extending this driveway. So coming off of this joint line here, we're gonna be concreting all this area in and all the way back. That block wall is gonna be removed. It's gonna be a gate so he can bring his boats back there, his RVs, whatever he has. And yeah, all this area is gonna be concrete. Right here, I kind of already painted it, but we're following these two joint lines and we're gonna make a walkway coming down that way. And then same thing over here, we're following these two joint lines and we're gonna have like a meandering walkway going back over there, kind of matching the same pattern as his existing walkway. So it's a stamped walkway, has the crazy joints in it, the squiggly joints, and we're just gonna match this and get rid of that little rose bush right there and have two walkways coming through here, because he said, you know, everyone's walking through the grass and stuff, and yeah, he just wants to add that little walkway. But anyways, let's get to excavating, and when Timmy gets here, we'll hit that time-lapse mode. Let's get it.
All right, guys, we are here on site.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Morning. How's it going?
So what we got?
Just wanted to confirm with you the measurements, because Tyler, or my brother, was telling me that you wanted the pathway to come from there all the way up now.
Well, how were we gonna do it before?
When I first talked to you, we were doing it right here. Well, that's why at least I have measured. It was gonna be from here to there, right? And then one pathway, this pathway was gonna be going all the way up through the side, right?
Yeah. What do you think about putting that all the way over here?
We can do it, it's just gonna be more.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look bad if it goes there, but if we have a whole route coming over here, does it look nicer?
I mean, it really depends, because I mean, you have, you know, you got your broom finish concrete here, and then you got your stamped here,
right?
And then if you maybe do broom again right here, it'll kind of look like it'll outline the stamp in the middle, maybe.
So this homeowner was a little indecisive, and he was trying to do some last minute switches on me when I showed up. We talked that a little bit more, and basically we decided to go back to the original vision of what we had originally quoted for.
All right, let's do that.
What do you think? Just run the concrete all the way through there, and then kind of just shimmy out a little bit, even further than 3 feet?
Yeah.
So, kind of thinking something like this then. And then maybe we'll cut in a little bit like that. Try to match that a little bit. Like that. And then kind of something like that.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's money, dude.
Something like that, right? Have fun, Shane?
Yeah, that'll be perfect. Yeah,
But I'm thinking something like that, so, and then
yeah, exactly. Something like that.
and then I don't know, so it'll be like, this one should probably be like,
Yeah, that's better.
it's kind of what I'm thinking right now. What do you think?
Alright, so now that we got the basic plan down of what we're going to be doing, Tyler's just hopping in the skid steer and he's going to start taking out all the debris for us and filling up that bin.
That's just a lot of the water coming up, I think, from actually look at it, looks like the water's coming down right here. I think it's just from the
it might be from this drain.
Look at this.
What is that?
All right, I'm gonna turn the sprinklers on, okay? Let me know which ones.
All right, go for it, man.
How's that one look?
Oh yeah, keep it on. Looks like we got. Oh shit. Okay, so it looks like there's 1, 2.
I think Shane should help you dig out all the pipes.
Okay, on the valves, there's on that valve there was 6. It looks like 6 of them. I marked them out. So now, all right, let's go to the next valve now.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
You got this one? You see anything?
I'm not seeing any water coming anywhere on that one. I don't see any water coming on that one, Timmy. Not seeing anything, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I know which pipe it is for all the front sprinklers then.
So as we were taking out all the dirt in the driveway addition area, we did end up hitting some of the sprinklers, which there were a lot. We kind of anticipated that we were going to do that, but I guess we forgot to turn the valves off the night before, and they're on a timer, so they flooded that area on us, which caused a lot of problems for us. Not only that, it rained about 2 days prior before the demo, so there was already a lot of moisture in the soil. So it was like a double whammy of extra moisture in the soil, and with the irrigation going off once we broke the pipes, not a good situation for when you want to pour some concrete. Especially because if you don't have tracks on your skid steer, you're going to get stuck. Even our skid steer with the tracks had a somewhat difficult time getting through there.
Did you got more glue on that one, or you got glue inside?
Here, let me re-glue that side.
Yep. Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah, that's never a fun time when you're trying to repair all the sprinklers you already broke with the skid steer, and then you end up breaking them again while you're trying to fix them, which is what we just had to do. So we ended up repairing that line right there twice. It was just a little too tight in that area. And then not only that, we had to fix a lot of low voltage lines that were running through this area. So to be honest, this job was somewhat of a headache, having to repair a bunch of low voltage wire, a bunch of irrigation lines running through here. A lot of repairs before we could even get to forming and laying rebar. Not only that, we do need a lot of base because of how saturated all the soil was.
All right, guys. We're basically just cleaning up. There was a lot of low voltage wiring we had to redo, and a lot of irrigation pipes we had to cap off. We couldn't just cap it from the main irrigation source that was back there because a lot of this is still going to need sprinklers. So we actually had to do a lot of capping, a lot of low voltage wiring because we hit so much as we were scooping all this out. Same thing with down there. And then we also had to run a little wire over to here because homeowner's going to replace that solar light for wired lights. Then over here we got this all dug out, and I'm telling you, this was the quick part. This was the easy part. The hard part was doing these little walkways over here because this tree was so invasive. This tree roots all along this thing like crazy. It was wild. But man, like I was telling you guys, there was a lot of rainstorms the past weekend, so this soil is saturated. All the water's just coming up. We did also, we were running and testing sprinkler lines that we did hit that we had to cap off. So that didn't help, but there was a lot of rain over the weekend. It's gonna be raining, so we gotta get out of here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, you guys will most likely just be seeing my brother because I'm gonna be on a different project.
Good morning, everybody. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We got here bright and early, and we're ready to grade out this walkway and do that little driveway extension over there. I got Luis and Enrique with me today because my brother is at the job in Santa Ana right now. So I'm kind of be managing this job. And yeah, so we're just focusing on the grade here, getting it all graded out. Enrique, what's up, man?
Hey,
Long time no see, baby.
morning, guys.
Ready to work?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we just got a lot of roots here we gotta take out. We're gonna dig this out. We got Luis here too, ready to work. We're gonna get it done. So yeah, all that's left to do here is just grading, rebar, and form. Alrighty, it's about 8 a.m. Got this whole sidewalk formed up. You can see it's a nice meandering kind of wave to match the same effect that walkway is giving us. So this will look really nice, and it's going to be stamped as well, so look good. So what we found out on the driveway extension part of it is that the existing curb here is just a precast curb. Is obviously not very level. So we're tying a string line from end to end, and we're just going to run a 2x4 and just give it a couple inches so later on they can come back and always set the curb level up against our form. But we're gonna set a form there just because we don't want to go off that existing level of the concrete curb. And obviously there's a lot of slope here too, so there's a lot of slope coming down this way to this way, so we're gonna try to minimize that as much as possible. Oh yeah, we found another drain here too. As we were digging, boom, another drain popped up right there. It was buried way under the dirt, so probably wasn't ever doing very much. So we're gonna cap that one, and then we also capped another drain that was somewhere right here. But none of these drains worked anymore because his drain line is completely clogged. And they found out that when the rain started coming down, started flooding everywhere, started coming right out of the drains. So yeah, we're just capping those off. Alrighty, so we got all of our string lines pulled on this driveway extension here. We got all of our elevations set. And this side's really good. It's really nice and hard, the soil conditions. But because it has been raining a ton here, all this water was headed down this way and it pulled up right here. So this mud is super muddy. It's like quicksand. You just sink like 4 inches into it when you're walking. So we're gonna remove maybe another 4 inches in this area here to get all that muddy stuff out, and then we're just gonna add extra base in this area. We're also gonna cover this entire area with about 1 inch or 2 of base as well. But yeah, that side we kind of just have to take all that out. Don't want to risk damaging the concrete, so it's definitely the right thing to do here. So I'm gonna go make a base run while these guys dig this out. We're gonna make a little pile here while I'm gone, and then when I drop the base, we can load the pile that we make back into the trailer, and I can go dump it. Alrighty, me and the boys just ate some lunch. I got back from the base run, got a good amount of base in here, and we're gonna fill this area in now. We're gonna load all the base up right here. We got all of our forms in, but you can see how much extra dirt we took out, because there's about 6 inches of space from the bottom of this form down to dirt, so it's gonna eat up a lot of base in here. But we gotta do it, make sure it's right, and yeah, we'll be good to go. So let's start moving some base in. Alrighty, we used every last bit of that base that I brought in today. We got it all down and we had just the right amount. And now we got Enrique compacting it off. But as you can see, we filled up that gap that was there. We had like a 6-inch gap. So, I mean, in this area alone, there's about 6 inches of base. Throughout here, there's about 1 inch. And then on these walkways, we got the same thing. We got about 1 inch to 2 inches on the walkways. So this is ready for compaction. That little walkway is ready for compaction. We got the electrical done and all the plumbing and irrigation done. So last thing to do is compact it, tie the rebar, and get out of here and get ready for concrete on Friday. Let's do it. Alrighty, it's almost 3 o'clock and we got everything done. We cleaned up and we formed everything out. We got the base installed, compacted, rebar 2 foot on centers, rebar dowels going into the existing concrete. Same thing on this side, base compacted, rebar 2 foot on centers, and it's looking good. So this job's ready for pour now. We're gonna give this soil a couple days to dry up a little bit though, just to make sure we have optimal base conditions for pouring. But when we come back here on Friday, which is in 4 more days, yeah, the base will be ready for concrete. Until then, we're gonna get back on that job that Timmy's working on today. Go help him out there tomorrow with my guys Enrique and Luis. So stay tuned for the pour. We'll see you then.